everybody. Thank you for your patience. I had to get everything set back up again. I went through the chats real quick before I started. Hey, Nicola, Phoenix, Gwen, Philip, and Rainman YYC. It's good to see you all in here. All right. So, starting with move 60, on the right, we're going to exchange 5 and 7. Sheds 4 and 7 are reversed. On the left side, we're going to exchange 7, 11, 13, and 15, and sheds 2, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. All right, so, hey, we're back to this setup again. And don't know if you've actually got the results back yet, but Rainman YYC, but I heard you're about to get your driving privileges restored. So I'm glad to hear that. All right, so let me just double check, make sure my colors match up. Oops, don't quite, there we go. Now I can see everything I need to on the other screen. All right, so we are yellow, yellow, yellow. Okay, so it looks like I'm in the right color range at least. Set that over there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's looking like the right ones to move. 5, 6, and 7. And sheds 4 and 7 reversed. So bottom first. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Hey, I actually remembered how to do that. It's been a while. So the update on the issues with my left wrist. There's apparently nothing physically wrong with the wrist. All right, so 1 and 2 and 3 on the top, and 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And this one goes through here. I just realized I think I've got this set up backwards from what I would like, so give me a second here. I'm going to shift some screens around. Got the doctor sign off. DOT has to stamp it as well. Woohoo! Congrats, congrats. Yep, Gwen, I agree with Gwen. That is indeed good news. All right, so, all right, I'm going to pull this one off here and move that down here and move this one up to there. Bring this one back and maximize it. And all right. All right, I can see that much better there now. And let me just double check. And yep, that displays properly. Speaking of which, let's and this is, oops, helps if I, there we go. This is the Makiko pattern I'm planning on doing. Oops, I just realized something here. This one should go down to here. All right, so, all right, and then back to that. All right, there we go. Let's see, that's if you do it from the round disc. Here we go. Taka-Dai. I haven't got the color selected, but this is what it's going to look like, and I will try and get the color set up for the one for Runkle's fundraising auction for his Second Life thing. All right, and let's see. There we go. That's a much better quick through sharing. All right. Put that here. So I'm going to try and run at least until 9 o'clock my time. All right. So on the left, we're going to exchange 7, 11, 13, and 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So the physical therapy has shown me that my wrist is, ooh, hey, nice to see you joining as a member. Nice to see the Taka-Dai streams back. Thank you very much. Member chat there. That was really weird on my screen there. All right. Time to mediate. And remember to hit that like button and double check your subscriptions. Awesome pattern, great colors too. All right. And oh, time to meditate. Helps if I read. Okay. All right, so I got those done there. And sheds 2, 6, 7, 8, and 9 reverse. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 and 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, 9 on the top. Check something is good. There we go. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, 9 on the bottom. Check something's good. And oh, that one goes on top, not on bottom. All right, so yeah, things look right for that. And let me readjust these a little bit real quick while I'm doing that. So my wrist is functionally okay. There's nothing structurally wrong with it. I've lost a fair amount of strength in general. I'm going to see a doctor about that next Wednesday morning, a week from Wednesday morning. Also, since I got my diagnosis for attention deficit, I'm also going to see them about what I can do about harnessing my superpower. I mentioned it on Rob's stream that that's what I'm planning on doing. He says I've already got harnessed. And I have to politely disagree. I have a lot more executive dysfunction than I'd like. There are projects I would love to do, and I just can't seem to ever get started on them. Yep. All right. And we are ready for the next move. On to 61. Let's see. I think I can shift that a little bit. There we go. So you can at least see the move number. All right. So on the right, we're going to exchange 1, 5, 7, and 15. Sheds 1, 6, and 8 are reversed. On the left, we're going to exchange 1, 13, 15, and 17. Sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. All right, and there we go. So, let's see. Oh, Dave, I saw on Twitter somebody saying that you are, and I saw you saw it as well, that you are now the anti-lob tube team, supervillain team. I'm staying out of that entirely. I just noticed it with somewhat interest there. I think you probably could be Lex Luthor if you'd like. All right, so 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I did get out in the shop. I managed to get 5, 6. Managed to get the planer set up and used it. So I've got my 1.25" square sticks for at least one Taka-Dai's worth of build. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So Monday night, after physical therapy, I plan on cutting them to the appropriate lengths. And then I need to get the CNC router set back up so that I can get the grooves and slots all cut for that. Sheds 1, 5, and 8. Oh, I said 1, 6, and 8. It's 1, 5, and 8 on the right. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Check some is good. It feels really good to be braiding. It's been about a month. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7 on the top. So I did that last one wrong, so that would have been 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. I think I got that one right. Let me just, yep, that one's good. Okay. So now 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Check some is good. There we go. And let's see. Hey, Melee, nice to see you on. Welcome, welcome. Left side, we are going to exchange 1, 13, 15, and 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. And so 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Check some is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Check some is good. And I'm definitely going to have to manicure my nails a bit in the near future because I'm catching on the silk. Shouldn't be a deal breaker for tonight, but definitely something I should be working on. I want to keep catching the fibers because occasionally I might snag them all the way through. And we are ready for the next move on to 62. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 9, and 19. Sheds 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 9, 15, and 17. Sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are reversed. There we go. Let's see. Rainman YYC. I work in manufacturing robotics and design myself a proper robot exoskeleton. My supervillain origin story will be complete. Nice. Greetings back and forth. Hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. I'll agree with that there. Doing pretty good. Okay. And 1, 2. Okay, so I am going on my usual vacation on the 21st of July. I am planning on bringing streaming setup with me. And at least one or two Maradai so I can do braiding streams. 3. Hey, gonna pause for this because thank you, Rhineman YYC, gifted 5 memberships. Let me quickly check over here. And the people who received it are Gwendolyn, Melee Cormier, Just Stacy, Snuffers, and Jen Edwards, and Leonidas the Kitty. It's very nice of Rainman YYC to do that, and I'm sure everybody's appreciative of that. All right, so I did 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And colors are matching up. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So my reason I mentioned going on vacation is I have a Taka-Dai that I need to deliver then. Thank you, Rayman. I appreciate that. And yes, seeing more colorful usernames is definitely a improvement in here. All right. And sheds 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, and 9 reverse. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And I promised myself that the very next Takadai I am going to make is going to be one for Mrs. Torrin. So I have the wood for hers already ordered, and it's going to be the mahogany you can legally buy these days, not the one you can't. There's apparently 2 different woods named mahogany. And so 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. So those are the 2 I need to make. I'm also going to try and get maybe 1 or 2 more made at the same time frame. Depends on how much I was able to get out of the wood I bought and planed and joined it up. All right, so 3, 5, 9, 15, and 17. So 1, 2, 3. That one needs a little bit more unroll. So 3, 4. Hey, Jill Reese. Nice to see you on. Welcome, welcome. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, and 17. But yeah, the strength loss is a little bit disturbing, especially since I don't know why. All right, sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. You know, it's kind of bad when you go to physical therapy and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, 9 on the top. And they're checking your grip strength on a gauge, and the therapist goes, try that again. Let me make sure this is working. And then, yeah, let's try the next setting down. So I am not happy about that. And the really annoying thing, all right, on to move 63. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 9, 13, and 17. Sheds 3, 5, 6, 8, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 5, 7, 9, 11, and 17. And sheds 1, 2, and 6 are reversed. And we're starting an edge transition. Readings back and forth. But yeah, I am exercising. I'm doing the physical therapy. I'm trying to like use the elliptical, but it's like I get the I know I've worked out muscle burn. 1, 2, but I don't seem to really be building up much strength coming back, which is, like I said, very disconcerting. 3, 4. But I am seeing a doctor about that, hopefully within a little over a week, and I'll get a better idea what's going on and how to deal with it. 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Got to remember where I set this. All right, and sheds 3, 5, 6, 8, and 9 reversed. 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And oops, it's not hanging free because they're all snagged around each other. There we go. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5. Oops, sorry. 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And left side, we're going to exchange 5, 7, 9, and 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 17. I'm going to be doing a lot on this braid over the next week or two. 5, 6, because I need to get on to the next braid relatively quickly. 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Because I need to get Runkle's donation braid done, and I need to get started on Kurt's braid. I'm going to keep up with the schedule at a relatively decent pace. All right, so sheds 1, 2, and 6 are reversed. 1 and 2 on the bottom. I'm sorry, 1 and 2 on the top being reversed. And 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Check 7 is good. And since we're starting an edge transition, top and bottom moves are the same, but I pull from the bottom twice rather than pulling from the top on the next one. All right, and 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. And let's see. Yep, doesn't go under anything. A couple of these need a little bit more unroll. The bottom one here goes to the top on the right. And it's time for a coma slide. Alrighty. Let me catch up on chat real quick here. I'll send you some of the material I have from Stroke Rehab for wrist and hand exercises. They've got a pink putty that I'm using where I will ball it up in my left hand, which is the one where the wrist is actually somewhat painful. And then I roll it out, and then I individually press each finger in, and then kind of roll it up in a ball again and repeat that like 5 to 10 times. So, speaking of which, I should probably get around to posting my P.O. box. All right, and on, let's see, I just did 63, so on to 64. On the right, we're going to exchange Thomas 5, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, and 19. Starting with edge transition, sheds 4, 5, 7, and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. And ending in edge transition, sheds 1, 2, and 7 are reversed. There we go. But the thing I'm really looking forward to is getting to where I can focus on a job but not have to be hyper focused to get it started, and not have deadlines just approach until the time pressure forces me to do stuff, because I hate that feeling. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 9, 10. Gotta be careful not to overshoot. I was expecting more of a gap till I looked up. Having the chart here next to me really helps on that. 11, 12. So I am planning on getting a larger monitor because I can't really mess with the font sizes too much. So I figure a larger physical monitor will help with that. 13, 14, and 15. Fortunately, monitors have gotten really cheap. 15, 16. 17, 18, and 19. Looks good on the color chart. And I'm getting really close to the end of the Thomas here. So that's a good sign. All right. And hey, Marmar, nice to see you on. Welcome, welcome. All right. And sheds 4, 4, 5, and 7 and 8 in reverse. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7 and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And left side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. So 3 through 13. 1, 2, and 3. A little bit of unroll needed on some of these. 3, 4. 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12, and 13. Go. And since we're ending an edge transition, the shed reversals moves, we start with the top first, then go to the bottom. All right, so 1, 2, and 7 in reverse. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. And feels like, something's caught between the coma blocks. Let me loosen that up. There we go. Now it should transition where it should. And go up over this blue one here. And bottom one here goes to the top on the right. And 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Some is good. Top one passes through down to the bottom on the right, and the next one just drops straight down the same side. And we are done with that edge transition. And we are on to move 65. On the right, we're going to exchange 7, 11, 13, 17, and 19. Shed reversals are 5 and 8. And that's the end of the edge transition there. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 7, 11, 13, and 15. Sheds 1, 2, 6, and 8 are reversed. And let me catch up with the chat here. All right. Let's see. Hey, everyone. I didn't get notification for the stream, so I'm a little late. No worries on that. And let's see. Gwen says, after trigger thumb surgery, one of the things they had me doing was picking pieces of plastic out of silly putty-like stuff. Yeah, they had an exercise kind of like that. I was placing and pulling out metal pins out of a slightly resistive grid. Greetings more back and forth. Everybody's happy here. That's good to hear. I didn't realize how much I missed hearing the clacking of the toms until now. Well, I will try not to let it go that long again. I will be seeing my doctors. Yep, the evil Theraputty. Reminder, hit the thumbs up button, the like thumbs up button, set the notification bell so you won't miss anything. I appreciate that, Gwen. And they had me take some home. I still have it. My ADHD youngest child plays it with once in a while. Speaking of which, when I was talking to the doctor, therapist, psychologist about my testing results for ADD or ADHD, and member chat there, I have hit the like button. I appreciate that. Just as a little bit of background, there were like 4 major areas they were testing for my cognitive functions. 3 of them I tested in the 98th percentile. The 4th one, which is kind of like processing speed, I tested the 55th percentile. So, it's above average, but the other areas are like way up there, which is kind of impressive. And even though the one that's the lowest is above average, above the median, the differences between those areas being so large is one of the big indicators of ADD. And she expressed it along the lines of, you could, in math, you can take a quiz the same as the other students. It'll just take you a lot longer to finish. You might not finish in the time given. And I'm going, oh, you mean like in, I think it was either 3rd or 4th grade, they would give us like a little piece of paper with like simple addition, subtraction, multiplication, division problems. There were like maybe 30 or 50 on there, none of them overly complex. And if you got them done in the time allotted, you got a treat. And I never, ever, ever could get them done in the time frame that they did. But I wound up like saving one of the older ones that was like 2/3 of the way, because they were like randomized or whatever. It may not have been, may have been why this happened, but anyway. So I saved one, and when they did the test, I kind of like swapped it out and finished off what I had there, and did it, and I got in trouble because I got caught. But yeah, that was like, okay. So nice to know that not only am I stereotypical for the example, I did the exact example, even if I did use a little bit of creative problem solving with that. All right. I read off the moves, but I have not started them yet, I believe, or did I? No, I did not. All right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. $11, $12, $13, $14, $15, $16, and 17, 18, and 19. And we are looking at sheds 5 and 8 are reversed. And we do top moves first. 1, 2, 3, 4 on top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7 on top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on top, and up over this last one here, and bottom one goes to the top on the left. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Check something is good. Top one here, when it untwists, there we go, it goes to the bottom on the left, and the next blue one on top just drops straight down. Other things about Taka-Dai planning, let's see, 1, 3, 7, 11, 13, and 15 on the left. The pins that normally get used on here, they're like wood, like 3/16 dowels, and I have been having the worst time making them. Let's see, because the only way I've really set up to do it is a pain in my back. 1, 2, and 3. Three, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I was considering getting like a lathe and doing a CNC conversion on it, but I don't really have the time, the equipment, or the money to do that. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So when I was researching this, somebody contacted me saying that they knew somebody who had the equipment set up to be able to make them out of Delrin, which is a white, fairly rigid plastic, which I think would work pretty well. And if they can get it at a reasonable price, I will probably wind up doing that. If not, I can use the steel dowel pins that I ordered. They're a little larger. They're like 5/32 instead of 3/16. And since it's stainless steel, it's not going to rust or anything or leave pick up dye and transfer it as easily as some materials would. And it's not going to snag silk or anything like that. So I'll probably wind up using those unless the guy gets a decent price. Buying the steel pins, they're like 34 cents a piece, which means it's like about $40 for just the pins on a Takadai. Not sure if that's going to screw up with my pricing plan or not. All right, sheds 1, 2, 6, and 8 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Check sign is good. But if I don't have to make the pins, that's one of the things that has bothered me the most about making Taka-Dais is how much work that is and how rough that is on me physically. 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. It needs a little bit more unroll. So that's making me feel a little more comfortable about making Taka-Dais. My sales tax collecting license is in process. On to move 66. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 9, and 19. Sheds 1, 5, and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7, 13, 15, and 17. Sheds 3, 4, and 8 are reversed. Let me catch up with chat. Anyone else notice the underside of the braid down below kind of looks like a jaguar leopard marking? It's just me. Nope, I can definitely see that. That's kind of the effect I was going for, was like the Japanese technique to repair porcelain or other ceramics with gold. Also kind of like organic, like snake skin or jaguar, or patterns like that. I wanted it to look fairly organic. Yeah, glad it's not just me. Yep. Alrighty. And 1, 9, and 19. Let's unroll this a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1, 5, and 8 reverse. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And I can definitely tell I'm getting back into the rhythm of doing this. And bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And and for the warping stands I've been doing, I was trying to figure out how I was going to do the wood for that. The buying stuff from the Home Depot is pretty expensive. 1, 3, 5, 7, 13, 15, and 17 are reversed, or exchanged, not reversed. 1, 2. But I got a nice large board of cherry that's I can plane down to the 3/4 inch. That's standard for 1 inch nominal lumber. 3, 4. And it's fairly wide, and it's about 10 feet long. 5, 6. And 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14. There we go. 15, 16, and 17. And so I can, now that I have the planer and a decent table saw, I can plane it down and cut it to the widths I need it to be. And sheds 3, 4, and 8 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top. 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 and 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 and 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. But anyway, so I have a nice big piece of cherry that's probably enough for a good 4 or 5 of the working stands. And it has the added bonus of it looks nice, and I paid for it over a year ago, so I don't have to worry about the fees or the expense of that. All right, and on to 67. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 13, and 19. Sheds 1, 2, 6, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Sheds 4, 7, and 9 are reversed. You're making real good progress tonight? Yes, thank you. I do believe I am. Let's see, I've been doing it for about 53 minutes. Not quite 10 moves, so not quite my ideal pace, but still pretty decent for what I've done overall with this braid. All right, so 1, 3, 13, and 19. 1, 2, 3, unroll, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. But yeah, braiding has got me in a really good mood tonight. It's been way too long since I did it. Admittedly, it's only a month, but still, that for me, that's way too long. All right, sheds 1, 2, 6, and 9 reverse. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7 and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Okay. Looks like it's coming in pretty good here. And 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 on the left. There's 1. One, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And sheds 4, 7, and 9 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And on to move 68. On the right, excuse me, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, and 11, and sheds 3, 6, 7, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 13, and 19. Sheds 1, 7, and 9 are reversed. And yep. Oh, forgot to check, see how we're doing on Rumble. Looks like we got one other person on Rumble, and I forgot to jump past the ads at the start. Let me see. There we go. All right, and go live on that. There we go. All right, so yep, one other person watching on Rumble. So I heard about the live ad reads Rumble is letting people do if you use Rumble Studio, and I'm not sure that's something I'm willing to do, regardless how desperate I might be for ad revenue. All right, so 1, 3, 5, and 11 on the right. There's 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, and 5. Go. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Oh, given tomorrow is Monday, it looks like we got 2 big things coming up. There's more on the Karen Reed trial, and then there's the Clayton Eckert hearing as well. I will probably catch, if I can catch that Eckert hearing live, and catch Karen Reed on replay or Runkle's recap. All right, and sheds 3, 6, 7, and 9 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And left side, we're exchanging 1, 3, 5, 13, and 19. Here's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1, 7, and 9 reverse. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. Looking good there. On to next move, on to 69. This will be 10 moves in about an hour and 5 minutes roughly is what it'll be when I'm done. So actually I'm doing about my normal good to better speed. All right, on the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7, and 11, sheds 6, 7, and 8 reverse. Left side, we are exchanging 1, 11, 13, and 15, sheds 1, 5, and 7 reversed. And if you can see this along here, where we've got a bunch of edge transitions, more than 2 in a row, that means we are very close to our pattern reset. So I'll probably get that done before we end for the night. All right, and tonsil twins, yep. I've been trying to figure out which one I'm going to catch live. I figure it's only going to be the one hearing for the tonsil twins. I'm trying to catch up. Last Friday Night Frenzy to know what happened with Trooper B. He's still on the stand, and it's going to be interesting. Monday, apparently, when I highlight over the chat, it screws up my display. Hopefully, it's not doing anything for you folks. And when they left, they closed out at the end of the day. The defense was trying to play 10 seconds of a video that the prosecution hadn't seen yet, and speculation is it's the Sallyport video corrected for the mirror recording, and so it'll be interesting if they do that. My guess is the prosecution is going to object because it's been edited and it's not an accurate representation. So sorry. Sergeant B had a lot of snark and smirkiness on his face. It seemed to have been dropping a lot as time went on. Then again, I tend to listen as opposed to watch when I'm going through the day. All right, and okay. All right, so yeah, I did read off the moves, so I'm ready to go here. All right, and one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Also, I don't know how much people follow the Eric July, Dick Masterson drama, but apparently a fan of Masterson named Riley managed to get himself arrested in Texas. Haven't been following close enough to see what was actually happening there, but that does not surprise me in the slightest, and I'm glad I'm not personally involved with that. All right, so sheds 6, 7, and 8 reverse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. A little bit of unroll here. And left side, 1 and 11, 13, and 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And I think I mentioned before, in an attempt to get my the expenses down for, oops, looks like got snagged there, right? For my soda and trying to get myself transitioned over to just like drinking flavored seltzers as opposed to like caffeinated sodas. I got a soda stream for work and for home. And all right, sheds 1, 5, and 7 are reversed. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Check some is good. So for work, I got a model called Tada, which is one that uses their new quick connect as opposed to screw-on bottles for CO2. And for the home one, I got a bubbly, or Aquafizz. I think Aquafizz is the name for that model, which is the only one that uses the quick connects and glass bottles as opposed to plastic. All right, so 1 on the bottom, 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6 on the top, and 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. That sounds good. The Tada, the bottle connects up. There's like a gasket at the mouth of the bottle, and you press the button and it carbonates. The Aquafizz, there's no actual seal at the lip of the bottle. Instead, you got a chamber that kind of comes down over the whole thing, and that's what seals. And I've decided that I really don't like the Aquafizz version because the chamber kind of gets a bunch of water building up the bottom, and even if you leave it open every so often, you gotta like clean it up or whatever. Put paper towels in it so it dries out entirely. So I think what I'm going to do is on my vacation, there's somebody I work with there who also drinks a lot of Diet Mountain Dew. So I figured we'd get that out there and have that set up for the staff that works with me out there. Figured it'd be a nice thing there. We'd only have to deal with it for a week, make sure it's all nice and clean before it gets put away, and just leave it out there with the rest of the equipment. And I'll get another Tada for my work, or for home. All right, and on to 70. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 7, 11, 15, and 17. We're starting an edge transition and reversing sheds 1, 4, and 6. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 13, 17, and 19. Sheds 2, 6, and 7 are reversed. All right, let me catch up on chat real quick here. Marva Runkle will be live streamed today about 45 minutes. He'll be talking about CrimeCon, in particular panel on the Rust case. On that case, while you mentioned that, let me go ahead and quickly edit it so I can do a redirect to Runkle, because I lost 2 subscribers on this stream already. I need to get some sort of counter on that. All right, so let me go to content and live and customization, add redirect, and oh, there we go. It wasn't live, that's why I was going, wait a minute, is that the right one? Yep. All right, so all right, the redirect is set for that, and thank you for reminding me on that. Marmar, OMG, Trooper B smirks made me want to smack them off his face. Yeah, Trooper Butt Cake. Gwen, I'm looking forward to Mr. Runkle's stream tonight. Yeah, when I'm done here, I will definitely switch over and myself and catch it. I don't do carbonated water. It tastes like hatred and sadness to me. A friend of mine called it canned static. I like the stimulation, the bubbles in my mouth too. And there's a brand of seltzer called Waterloo that has really strong fruit flavors, but there's no sweetener or anything else in it. And if I can recreate that somehow, I think I'll be happy with that long term. But that's my goal with that. All right. And 3, 7, 11, 15, and 17 on the right. So 1, 2. But I can understand people not liking it. I mean, everybody has individual tastes. 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's nothing right or wrong about them. They're just people's tastes. 7, 8, 9, 10. And 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 1, 4, and 6 are reversed. So 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Check sum is good. And on the bottom, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6. Nope. Let's try that again. 1 on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Check sum is good. There we go. This one looks like it's tangled up a little bit. Let's see if we can get it untangled. All right. So get some more here. Let's see if that's everything, or if there's still. This is very tangled. All right. Let's see if we can get everything right. So we let's get this all the way unrolled. And okay. All right, so there we go there. And let it run to the floor. fold up a little bit, and then see if we can avoid getting tangled. All right. So pull this smooth. Okay. All right, so that looks like there's no tangles there, just unevenness. And that looks like that was where it was having a problem. Let's see if we can get this. Yep, all right, so it looks like we've got it untangled. No wraparounds. Yep, that looks good. Let's just get this thing back tensioned again. And all right. Roll it long enough that it'll go over the pins. There we go. And thank you for the super chat, Rainman YYC. Nice that you could make it on here. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream, and I understand if you're heading out to Runkles, but I appreciate you being on here. It's been good to talk with you, and probably should chat sometime with you about robotics and CNC and things like that. Let's see, there's only one kind of bubbly water I'll drink. It's at Walmart. The rest tastes nasty. I'm not yucking your yum. I like the ones that have actual flavor. My sister will drink soda water or tonic water, and I can't understand why she likes it. Yeah, I don't really care for like just straight seltzer. When I'm talking about a seltzer, I do definitely need a flavored seltzer. Let's see. Thank you all for the support tonight. It's greatly appreciated. And done that to a bowstring. It's tempting to just buy a new one. Yep. One of the things I have really found that I have developed as a skill that I find useful in all walks of my life almost is that doing this a lot, I've learned how to untangle knots. And my comment on that is it's not actually a knot, tangled up in a knot, unless it's tight and tangled. If you can keep it loose, you can usually tease things apart to where you can untangle it without too much trouble. But it is definitely a learned skill. All right, so 3, 13, 17, and 19 on the left. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's another thing is since I'm doing it parallel strands as opposed to twisted or some other method to where it's more like a cord than individual threaded strands, definitely makes it to where it looks better when it's braided that way, but it takes definitely more attention and skill to keep it from tangling up in the process. 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, 18, and 19. And, all right. Sheds 2, 6, and 7 reverse. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom. Nope, sorry. 6 on the top, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And we are ready for the next move. And on to 71. On the right, we're going to exchange 11, 15, 17, and 19, and sheds 1, 5, 6, 7, and 9 are reversed, and we're ending an edge transition. Left side, we are starting a long edge transition. We're going to exchange 3, 11, 17, and 19. Sheds 3, 6, 8, and 9 are reversed. I've had to untangle jewelry chains. That can be frustrating. Yeah, chains are a lot harder than thread because not only are you tangled up, but you've got all these sharp edges. Well, not really sharp, but hard pivot angles that you can't really tease out as easily as you can with just regular fibers. All right, so 11 and 15 through 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And top and bottom are reversed for the end of the shed transition. And 1, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom, and up. 9, yep, 9 on the bottom, and okay, yep, all right. Yep, okay, just making sure I had that one right. There we go. Goes up to the top on the left. And on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. And there's 9 on the bottom. All right, let me try that again. All right, so go to the bottom one, so 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Yeah, okay, all right. Just was weird reading that. Edge transitions are a bit odd. And this goes down to the bottom. And this one drops straight down there. And that's the end of that edge transition. And left side, we're going to exchange 3, 11, 17, and 19. And if you can hear that siren, it is the local volunteer fire department, which is about 600 yards away from where I live. On the other side of the railroad tracks, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, And 17 and 19. $17, 18, and 19. And sheds 3, 6, 8, and 9 reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. 7 is good. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, and 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8. Or sorry, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. And I think I did the last one wrong. I probably didn't, but I'm just going to double check because otherwise I'll have it nagging in the back of my mind. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. I did have it right. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Check sign is good. And we are ready for the next move. On to 72. On the right, we are going to exchange 3, 9, 11, 17, and 19. Sheds 1 and 4 through 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, and 19. And sheds 3, 4, 6, and 9 are reversed. And we're doing the top moves first on that. All right. And change yarn thread. It's all a learning process that teaches patience, definitely. It's so satisfying to get something untangled, though. Yep, indeed on that. Satisfying and a great relief. Yep, also agree with that. I was wondering what that noise was. Yep, local volunteer fire department. Sound like our town siren that's tested every Thursday at 3 p.m. Yeah, when I grew up in Idaho, so when I first came out here, and I heard the sirens, it's like, is it an air raid? Because it sounds like an air raid siren to me from, old war movies. That's 1, 2. It's like, what would be doing that? And then eventually, after a year or so, I finally asked and was told it's for local volunteer fire departments to get their firefighters to show up for the call. Though they do have pagers and paging apps and things like that. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. But yeah, where I grew up in Idaho, the firefighters were paid jobs, not volunteer. 9, 10, and 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1 and 4 through 8 reversed. So 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Yep. And left side, going to exchange 7 through 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So, tentative schedule for this week. Monday, I'm going to try and spend some time in the shop again. Tuesday, I will probably go ahead and stream then. I don't have physical therapy. I may have to do some consoling, but I'll do it. I'll do the stream a little bit later in the evening, like probably starting around 7:30 or 8, something like that. All right, so we are doing the top moves first because we're in the long edge transition. Sheds 3, 4, 6, and 9 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom, and let me just make sure I got this one right. All right, so I'm doing the yellow one. So 1 under 9, and then get up over this blue one on the back here. And yeah, there we go. All right, just making sure I had it right. And this one comes up and goes to the upper one on the right. Once it got a twist, there we go. And 1, 2 on the bottom, 3 and 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7 and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top, and okay. Yep, does not go under anything. And the top one passes through to the bottom on the right. And we are ready for the next move. On to 73. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 9, 13, 15, and 17. And this is a single edge transition, not the two-part one. So Sheds 1, 4, 5, and 6 are reversed. And left side, we're going to exchange 9, 11, and 13. Sheds 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9 are reversed. There we go. Let me catch up. Yep, no new chats. All right. Just a quick check. Got 2 other people watching on Rumble. Alrighty. And 1. Oh, it's time for a coma slide too. Almost forgot. Go. Now we can do that. 1, 2. 3, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, there we go. 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Hey, Daily Dysfunction. Welcome, welcome. As long as I said hello. Coming along nicely. Thank you very much. Hello, Daily Dysfunction. Back and forth. All right. And sheds 1, 4, 5, and 6 are reversed. And we don't reverse our top and bottoms for this, so 1 on the top and 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom, and pull this one here to the bottom on the left, and we do 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top, and all right, so this one just comes down here. This one goes to the top on the left, and this one drops straight down. All right, that's the single edge transition. Left side, we are still in the middle of our long edge transition. 9, 11, and 13 are exchanged. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9, 10. 11, 12, and 13. And sheds 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9 are reversed. Top moves first, so 1, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Just do that one again, just making sure. So 1, 2, 1, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom, and up over there. Yep, there we go. And to the top on the right. And bottom moves, so 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, and 6 on the top, and 7 and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top, and good. And top one passes through to the bottom on the right. Not only is it a edge transition, but shed 9 is reversed, which throws things off as well. All right, and we are ready for move 74. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 7, 9, 15, 17, and 19, and sheds 2 through 7 and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 9, 17, and 19. Sheds 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, and 9 are reversed. There we go. And go. Let's see. All right, so 3, 7, 9, and 15 through 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 2 through 7 and 9 are reversed. So 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And left side, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 17 and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, and 9 in reverse. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, 6 and 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom, and up over that last blue one. Bottom one goes to the top on the right. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. Check some is good. Top one passes through down to the bottom on the right. And we are ready for the next move. On to 75. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 7, 15, 17, and 19. And all the sheds are reversed, 1 through 9. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 15, 17, and 19. Basically everything except 1 and 13. And we're going to reverse sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9. There we go. Let's see. All right. Rainman, off to Runkletown. Good night, all. You have a good one, Rainman YYC. See you there. Going to watch both Rainman YYC and Rainman YYC. Have a great night. See you on Runkle Stream in a bit. And Jen Edwards and Leonidas the Kitties. Hello. And y'all and Rainman YYC. Thank you for the membership. Hey, Jen. And hey, Meili. And hey, Gwen. Greetings back and forth. All right, I think I'm caught up on all the greetings. All right, and all right, 3, 7, and 15 through 19. 1, 2. I'll probably stop at the nominal 5 or 10 stopping point after the edge transition. All right, so 1 and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Almost all blue on the top now on the right side. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds are reversed, so I'll be doing the top ones first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Having all top or bottom makes it a lot easier to do these moves. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Checksum is good. Yep. And left side, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 15, 17, and 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1 through 4, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom, and over this blue one here. There we go, to the top on the right. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top, and top one passes through to the bottom on the right. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to 76. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 11, 13, and 17. Sheds 1, 2, 4, 8, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to end the edge transition. We're going to exchange Thomas 1, 3, 5, 9, 13, 17, and 19. And sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. All right. And let's see. All right, let's see. There we go. Hey, Erica Olson. Been listening and lurking. I lost the stream for a couple minutes. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Merely saying hello to Erica. Hello is going around. Erica saying hello to everybody. Jen Edwards and Leonidas the Kitty back again. And Eric. Hey, Erica. Good to see you again. Or good to see you. Sorry if I mangled any of that. All right. And 1, 3, 5, 11, 13, and 17 on the right. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And shows is 1, 2, 4, 8, and 9 in reverse. Once I get these untwisted. There we go. All right, so 1, 2, 4, 8, and 9. So 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And have a single thread kind of pulled on that, so 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Yep. And left side, 1, 3, 5, 9, 13, 17, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. On that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Looks like I messed up one. So 1, let me check in my previous move. All right, so yellow, yellow, blue, blue, yellow, blue, yellow, blue, yellow, 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 blue, 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 yellow, yellow. Very odd. All right, so I'm just gonna switch this back to what it theoretically should be. I know it's that. So 1, 3, 5, 9. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Twisting those around the wrong way. think I did. All right, let me get that one back. So, sorry, I didn't mean to screw things up. It's there. So there. It's 1, 2. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and okay. So yellow, yellow, blue, 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 yellow, yellow. All right, so this one should have been changed. All right, so can I back this out here and do the reversals? Haven't tried fixing it this way before. All right, so this one is on top, so it should be underneath. So this one, I'm just going to let this sit down here, put the other one in place. And this one should have been on top. So since I know it's only one out of place, if I can just get this switched over, I should be fine. All right. So that one goes there. And this one goes on the bottom here. All right, so let's just pull these snug. And all right. All right, so now let's try this again. 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. 1, 2. 3, 4. 5, 6. 7, 8. And I just did that. I'm still doing the old moves. All right, so let's get this back here. Let's try not to screw it up anymore. Okay. All right. So 76. All right. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. Now it looks right. 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, 18, and 19. All right. And this is the end of the edge transition, so I should still be doing top moves first. Yes, that is correct. All right, so sheds 1 through 4, 7, 8, and 9 reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom, and up over this spool on the top. Bottom one passes through up to the top on the right. All right, and bottom move. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, 9 on the top, and down there. Top one passes through to the bottom on the right. And the next one drops straight down. Let's get that one back where it's supposed to be. Alrighty. And now this should be our edge transition. Let's go ahead and get that. And on to 70 or 77 or 10. All right, so I'm going to do just this one here, and then I'll stop and join everybody over on Runkle's stream. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 5, 7, 11, 13, 15, and 19. Sheds 1, 5, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7, 15, and 19. Sheds 1, 2, 4, and 8 are reversed. Let me catch up on chat. Let's see. I'm going to hop over to Runkle's stream. Have a good evening, everyone. Torrin, give Serby extra scritches for me, please. You got a lot of extra scritches today. Marmar, see you over there. Best thing about having Chromecast is now I can watch 2 streams at once, one on phone and one on TV. And Melee says, Jen, I'm doing the same thing. I should be finishing up here really quick. And again, next stream will probably be Tuesday night, probably starting at 8, though I might get at 7. Depends on how ambitious I'm feeling during the day. All right, so we are going to exchange 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1, 5, and 9. Our reverse, so 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6 and 7, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Yep. And that needs a little bit of an unroll. Same there. And left side, 1, 3, 5, 7, 15, and 19. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1, 2, 4, and 8 reverse. So 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1 on the bottom, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And we have done our pattern transition. Let me catch up with chat real quick. Looks like we're actually still up there. Just a new one from Gwen saying that it uses Chromecast and phone. Gonna put it in my earpiece so I can get Runkle Stream going before I actually do the transition. And let's see. Go. There we go. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I appreciate you coming on. It's been wonderful having you here with me. And again, we will do our next stream on Tuesday night. This has been a pretty memorable stream. We've had 2 member chats, 5 memberships donated by Rainman YYC, and a super chat by Rainman YYC. So appreciate that. It's the best stream I've had in that regards for probably since I got monetized back like almost a year ago at this point. So we will look forward to seeing you folks again on Tuesday. Always a pleasure to have you on here. And as always, stay safe and happy braiding.